Live from Studio A in the Rose City, it's SharkBite Improv. Now, here's your host, Nathaniel Patterson.
Thank you all very, very much for coming back to yet another episode of SharkBite Improv live right here in the Rose City, the beautiful Rose City of Portland, in Studio A of PCM Studios. Hey, now I'm fully in the shot. Awesome. So, my name is Nathaniel Patterson, and this is SharkBite Improv. Tonight, we have 5 fabulous players for you. We have Ryan, Jonathan, Nick, Ryan 2, and Galen. All right, what we do here is live, unscripted comedy, both for the audience here in the studio and for you at home. The first game we're going to play tonight is a game of freeze tag, and that's for all of our players. So let's bring them on up. Now, the way freeze tag works, we're going to start with 2 players in the middle, and it's going to be Ryan and Ryan.
And Ryan.
Ryan and Ryan also. So they're going to start a scene, and at any moment, any one of us can say freeze and tag one of the players out and start a whole new scene, taking that position and starting something new. So for the pair of Ryans here, can I get someplace you went today during the day?
Lunch.
Lunch. Your suggestion is lunch.
Tom, I really hate Brian from accounting.
He's terrible. That's absolutely true. Brian sucks. But here's the point right now. I need to plan a vacation with my wife. Where can we go? You're the one that traveled the whole world. I've never left the United States. I just got my passport. You want to see the photo? They're never going to know it's me.
Freeze. Yes, monsieur, we do have the escargot, the little snails. You care for them with the salt and the little le beurre, le butter.
Right. Will this be enough money? I need to know if this will be enough money.
So that is a sock of pennies.
It is a sock of pennies. You're not answering my question.
So that is a dirty gold toe sock that you clearly purchased from Kmart.
Francis.
Francois.
Pardon me.
Pardon.
Pardon.
Francois.
Moi. Did I get it? Close enough.
Comme ci, comme ça.
Your French is fantastic.
Merci.
Freeze. And I wish. But I'm not going to tell you what, Jonathan.
Bye, Dad. I mean, I thought it was like those were his ashes. And you blew him like a Disney movie from the 30s.
You know,
I didn't get to we could have shared Dad's ashes, Mike.
I wish for one thing, and that was you would be quiet after.
At Dad's funeral. You know he's in hell, where most dads are.
I know you're very angry at your brother Mike for blowing your
Father.
Ash.
Yeah, it would be inappropriate if you put that pause in there too long. He ruined my father's funeral.
I think you're playing
I was gonna ruin my father's funeral.
because your father is rotting in hell like all fathers. Is that right?
Like all dads. There's a difference.
Important
Like,
distinction.
Freeze.
Good.
Yes, detective. The kids they messed up the whole yard. My wife's roses are just ruined, and we go and yeah.
I want to see the lay of the land.
Yeah, and the
You a golfer?
Yeah, I am. Actually. Yeah,
Great.
that's a good idea.
So I think this
I know.
case is wrapped up. How about we hit the links?
Well, I
Is
mean,
your name Tom?
I am Tom.
It's not important. Ryan.
Right, Detective Ryan.
freeze. Thanks for selling me Manhattan for $26 worth of beads, Chief.
You're welcome. Next time I go on Boardwalk, though, I don't want to be charged any money.
That's fine. That's down in New Jersey. But when we build Boardwalk on this island that we purchased, we Dutch, we'll set aside a special piece of land. We'll reserve it just for you guys.
Like a parking lot, right?
Well, nothing will grow there like a parking lot. I promise that on any one of your reservations.
Freeze. Welcome to the Shady Acres Bar and Grill. Could I get you a drink?
Sir, I'm the health inspector. And I can't drink on the job,
Pardon me?
nor would I because of the amount of dust, grease, and oil I notice on every single bottle you have behind that bar, sir.
I can't argue that point, Dennis.
Because
but
it's a
if-
fact. It's hard to
so
argue
just-
a fact.
Yeah, I can hear you down here.
Is that just straight bleach? Sir. Sir, this is a very large hermit crab. Moving really fast.
Thank you for finding my hermit crab.
Freeze. Did you show him the bleach spray? I mean, why was he so... I don't get it. Oh, God, that fine is going to be a lot more than we can afford with that one regular that we have.
Freeze.
Me.
Me.
I saw you guys have a special on crab.
One moment.
It's your last day.
I've never been in here before.
Would you like a beverage?
Yeah, that'd be great.
One moment.
How about a root beer?
Freeze. So you went to the Shady Acres and caught diphtheria.
Worst case of diphtheria yet.
I bet, because that's what's known as an old world disease.
I didn't think it existed anymore, but I caught it once at the Enchanted Forest, and now at Shady Acres.
Well, that's why we're speaking between a plastic partition in Atlanta at the World Health Center.
Well, I appreciate you for coming out here.
I had to find out. I'm going to take my goggles off now and my elaborate level 7 safe suit.
I want to let you know,
You don't mind if I get into the clean shower while we're talking, do you?
I don't-
Because I don't want to catch everything you have as a result of a single beverage you drank at a bar.
I don't mind at all, son.
Freeze! Kevin, we don't need to jump into the water naked. You could have left your underwear on, Kevin.
Now that I've
Here I am in my mid-knee length shorts.
Your 1920s bathing suit, yes.
Obviously. Here I am with my broad chest that has mild to no definition.
As a result of wearing a 1920s bathing suit with knee-length shorts.
As well as being one of the town's strongmen.
Yes, you are both either healthy or unhealthy based on your appearance. I can't.
Depending on the bustier effect.
I'm going to put my underwear back on.
Yeah. I mean, this is the 20s. I shouldn't have seen your penis by now.
Hang on. They come with suspenders.
So I'm just going to go ahead and grab the rope swing. Kevin, are you with me?
I'm still tying my underwear. It's
Kevin, I got tired of looking at your penis over and over, so I'm just going to swing out on this rope swing into the water.
1920s. We're all gay.
Tom, you're not bringing in the freak show patrons like you used to. I'm gonna have to let you go.
I don't want to leave. First of all. Second of all, I think you're missing out on where the freaks are on the inside. Yeah, do they look crazy? No. Are they missing teeth? No. But on the inside, these people are insane.
Freeze. Okay, go ahead. I mean, I won the last stroke, so you can put my ball on the green there. Cool.
All right.
I'm right-handed. So, detective, how do you think that case is going to be solved? I mean, I have names.
I passed that along.
You what?
Shanked a little bit.
Don't worry about that. You what?
I passed it on to a rookie. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Why am I having golf with you then?
Look, you're
I should be
fine. May I?
Yeah, I guess,
Can I
but
try your driver?
sure.
What is that? Titanium?
That's
Now I golf a lot. I'm a
Linoleum.
detective who golfs a lot.
Freeze. Can you let me go? I'm caught. My lips caught on the hook.
Outstanding.
I was like, what are you?
All right. Next game night we're going to play. Let me put those words together properly. The next game we're going to play tonight is a game called Late for Work. And it's for 4 players, so somebody's going to be late. Who's going to be late today?
I can be late.
Ryan's going to be late, so get out of here, Ryan. So Ryan's going to leave the studio,
A boss.
and we're going to figure out why Ryan is late for work. Jonathan, you're going to be who's going to be the boss?
Boston.
You're going to be the boss? All right. So, what is one reason why Ryan is late for work today?
Wrong turn at Jurassic Park.
He made a wrong turn in Jurassic Park. That is a great first reason to be late. What's another reason Ryan might be late for work today?
Had to pass a kidney stone.
He had to pass a
You had to
kidney
pass
stone.
a kidney stone.
Ryan's having a bad day. What's the third reason Ryan is late for work?
He was blinded with science.
Wait, what was that?
The breathalyzer on his car wouldn't, pass.
Ooh, that's
Wait.
The breathalyzer on his car wouldn't let him start.
All right, the
Okay,
breathalyzer
so,
on his car
Once
wouldn't
again,
start.
he made a wrong turn at Jurassic Park. He had to pass a kidney stone, and then the breathalyzer on his car wouldn't work. Probably because after you pass a kidney stone, you could use a drink. So I'm gonna go let Ryan in.
You guys are such a great audience. Love this suggestion.
And where does everybody work?
Mount Hood Meadows.
Where's that?
Mount Hood Meadows.
Y'all work at Mount Hood Meadows.
I'm snooty and I don't care about the customers.
You're gonna care about these customers, I swear to God. If this isn't hello, if it isn't the man who's been missing. All right, Parker, what's your story, man? 2 days late.
I'm really sorry, but I have a really exciting and important story to tell you about why I'm late.
It better be exciting because this is Mount Hood Meadows, and if my employees aren't exciting, it pisses me off.
You're the board boss. That's your thing. I like it. So I was fishing.
You were fishing?
I was on a fishing boat.
A fishing
I was
boat.
driving.
Where? Isla Sorna?
I put my turn signal on when I was going to make a turn, of course, as I
Oh.
always do.
Well, that's smart. That's smart. I hope-
I was turning my fishing boat
Sounds,
towards the dock so I could get out of the fishing boat faster.
sounds like a load of BS.
Hey,
Knowing you, I've never known you to make a right decision in your life.
well, so I couldn't make a left-hand turn to get here, or I couldn't make a. Let me start over.
One
Bong.
moment. You guys? What the hell are you working on right now?
I'm working on a song and I'm trying to rhyme a word with song because song is the main word in the song. I'm trying to think of
Listen.
something that's not right
There's only one
about this song.
There's only one song you're allowed to sing here or hum, and it goes. Da-na-na-na-na,
Right.
na-na-na-na.
Right. We're trying to establish a certain theme of it.
So
All right.
I mean, you're in the wrong tune, though. You're in the
So,
wrong tune. So.
I took a wrong turn to Jurassic Park.
That sounds possible. That sounds highly likely. All right, Parker. You're lucky I love dinosaurs.
So
Keep going.
right, and that's not even the end of the story. So I had an operation, and I was cut down. I had a kidney stone.
You did?
It was very painful.
I'm so sorry.
It was very, very painful. About the size of a quarter, which if you've ever had a kidney stone, it's about a little bit larger than average.
All the time. I'm taking medicine right now. You need some.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Taking a lot of vitamin C too.
All right.
So next, and I'm just getting started here, really. So I was blowing bubbles.
You guys, can we please turn the medical equipment off?
Sorry.
Sorry, I will silence it. We don't need to know if their heart's beating, even though.
So I went to the doctor to have a physical exam, and I drank some alcohol, as I always do before going to the doctor.
Okay. I know you're an alcoholic, but I don't believe you could really get to a doctor. For all I know.
So I woke up in the doctor's office from a night of parties.
All right. Okay. Fine.
So I couldn't get to the doctor's office. I couldn't drive
Why not?
because I was pulled over.
You were pulled over?
Because I'm an alcoholic, I have to blow into the thing to start my
Ah, that sounds
And-
like a court issue.
And it was just a crazy
realistic
couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Can I get back to work?
possibility. Yeah, as long as we get this entirely just one time, clear as day. What exactly were you
So-
doing, or I'm not going to believe you?
I took a wrong turn to Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Then I went from Jurassic Park to a urinal where I peed out a kidney
You
stone.
peed out a kidney stone.
And finally, my car wouldn't start because I was extremely drunk.
All right, Parker, get to work.
Thank you, sir.
And scene! Awesome. Well, it's story time here in SharkBite Improv. Who's going to tell our story today? Ryan's going to tell a story. Excellent,
Ryan.
excellent.
So I have a suggestion on one of your favorite classes in elementary school. Art. So I took an art class in high school, and I hated it so much because I was one of those, trying to be cool and alternative skateboarder types. And our assignment was to draw a still life of football uniforms. How boring. How lifeless. So I sat there and I just kind of talked to that girl, Tanya. Hey, Tanya. How about these football types? They suck, huh? She didn't want to talk to me, so I quit talking to her. I kept working on my drawing of the football shoulder pads, which ended up just looking like crab cakes. Unfortunately. Started talking to the other girl. Hey, Caroline. Nope. So I spent all my time failing at trying to talk to girls in that entire class, and I ended up failing the class as well. My high school career is ruined because of it, unfortunately. Although, I can barely do art now, too.
All right. Mr. Jenkins, I don't know where that other guy went.
Don't worry about my assistant.
Mr. Jenkins, I know it's the first day, but these crab cakes are...
All right,
They're pretty exceptional.
Ross, I want you to do well this year. And I put these crab cakes here to inspire you, but I'm looking at your still life here.
It's got some grease stains on it.
It's also somebody skateboarding down a hill, which is not a still life whatsoever.
No, that's a screenshot from Tony Hawk 720.
I was going to say it's also a screenshot, and you obviously didn't draw it whatsoever.
No. These are really good crab cakes, by the way, Mr. Jenkins.
Ross,
Mr. Jenkins?
I think you might do better in home ec because I know you have a lovely palate.
Phil, I know you're mad that I had to filter some of the money out of the music department to the art department. But they needed it, and we finally got an art teacher who isn't a complete jackass. The last guy,
Jenkins, right?
I videotaped his class. Literally, he walked in 10 minutes late, looked at the class, sat down, read a newspaper for 5 minutes, looked at his hands, giggled, and said, "Let's draw hands." So, I gotta give this new guy something.
I'm aware of the history of the art department.
It's a tragic.
In fact, you've hired
Stain.
several of those types.
I have really bad
Wasn't
picking
he your-
abilities.
You kind of hired just your buddies every once in a while, right?
If there's a kickback. No.
Come back to art class. All right, Ross.
Mr. Jenkins, I really want to thank you for laying out all this sushi. I think that's just...
Hey,
things are tough at home.
don't fucking skip on the wasabi, buddy. Thank you. Now, today we're going to be drawing hands. All right?
My hands are covered in soy sauce, wasabi, and sticky rice.
Well, you might want to
And,
wash them off before we get to work, but
Spicy tuna, unagi, and that, what's the sea urchin called? The pudding goop?
cut
It's
back.
good, but it's...
Call it pudding group.
So, okay, that aside, the hands issue, what am I supposed to do as the music teacher?
I don't know.
You've
You
left
could
me
have them
with-
sing or something instead of play instruments, right? That's a thing.
I don't tell you how to do your job.
Or you could double up. 2 people could play the trumpet at the same time.
Like the fingering and the mouth.
I wouldn't use words like that.
Tom, I'm really worried about our son. He doesn't have dinner anymore. He says he's not hungry, and I mean, is it my cooking? Am I not?
Francine, honey, I've been meaning to talk to you about your cooking, babe. I know. Whenever I say I'm about to talk, I need to talk to you. You always start crying, honey. Francine, it's okay. It's okay. Tom loves you. Tom still loves you. Let's get through this. Let's get through this.
For the last time, I can't make macaroni and cheese the way you can, okay?
Of course you can, but you can make so many other things. But you.
Mr. Jenkins, do you have a moment?
Yeah,
Mind if I come in?
please, come in.
It's a nice art room.
Thank you.
Those stools? Those tables?
Yeah, they're both stools and tables.
Hey, creative. I like that.
You need a little snack? How about it?
Is that fried octopus?
Yep. You don't like calamari? I got something else.
I'm not hungry. Thank you.
Okay. Then what is it?
Is that a fridge back there? That doubles as your desk?
Yeah, there's a fridge in the desk. I also have a pop-up grill, but anyways. It inspires the kids. Got to do something with that extra cash.
Yeah, I came to speak to you about that, actually. As you know, the music department has had some cutbacks. And
Oh my God, I didn't know. That's
well,
really
well,
troubling.
that's fine. You're the new teacher. I guess I'm not surprised.
No, you stay. Yeah, so if anyone asks, this is just sort of, something that happens, and you had no idea that I was cutting anyone else out of the loop.
I just want to say I love the way you run this Montessori high school.
You know, I was kicked out of Montessori when I was 3 because I refused to go to the bathroom to pee. I said, I'm the master of my own body. I can pee where and when I like. So I'm a little bit bitter, and now I run one. So, you know, that's just how it goes.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little distracted. I'm not used to grown men peeing themselves as they speak to me.
Tom, I went to the doctor today, and our son has gained 20 pounds. I don't
20?
understand 20.
Francine, 20?
I don't understand.
What's little Tommy doing?
I don't know.
Ding dong!
Come on in.
Are you serious?
The door's always open.
Hello!
Hi.
Hi, I don't know if you guys know me. I'm Ross's new art student.
Francine.
Francine
Ross's-
Ferguson, I love it.
Ross's new art student.
You must be Tom. Did I say art student? I find it's best if I learn from the people I work with in all walks of life.
Interestingly enough, I always mix my name up with my son's name.
I'm ready to let go of this handshake.
I like a firm handshake. I'm not sure about your artsy types. I played football in high school. I was a real man.
Well, my hand's getting numb, and I just thought that,
Francine, I need you to back him up.
Him?
Yeah, back him up. He needs all the support he can get, I can tell.
Ross just left some homework in this brown paper bag,
Yeah?
and he might want it.
Yeah?
Yeah, wow, that's a hell of a grip.
All right, that's good to know.
Fuck.
Good to know.
Ross, thanks for coming into my office.
Did you get? Where's the
if you're
spread?
looking for food, I don't have any
Seven-
food to offer you. It's after
There should
lunch,
be
Ross.
4 types of salads, 6 puddings, an elaborate sushi display,
Ross, you do this every time you come in my office.
a salt and straw spread as far as the eye can see. Where's the smoked cherry and bone marrow by the gallon?
I like the black pepper, but that's beside the point.
The smoked cherry and bone marrow is only available. My voice is going down because I got heavier.
Ross, I don't have a whole lot of time here. Look, every
Do you have,
time
like,
in
do you have,
every
like, a
class,
peppermint? So I can keep my
I've been
blood.
talking with the other teachers, and every single class, you spend the entire class time asking for food.
I really need a peppermint to keep my. Do you have maybe like a Mentos?
Just take a deep breath, Ross.
No, my blood sugar's dropping rapidly. Hey, Dad.
Son, been getting kind of rotund.
It's art. I am art.
I'm not sure if that's exactly art, but
Corned beef sandwich.
Ross, your mom hasn't been so good on the cooking lately.
Oh, I know, because she doesn't understand the 4 sauce groups or how spice works or the use of fresh herbs over jarred old shitty dry herbs.
Ross, as your father, I need you to quit going on about that, and I just need you to give me some food. I haven't eaten in 3 days.
Hang on, I got a whole series of sausage links here.
Son.
It's about 14 different types. There's like gabagool in there and some chorizo. I don't know. Do you want like a healthier, like a chicken pepper sausage or?
Both have. All right, listen. I've been doing some thinking, and you're one of the teachers who I actually hired for their resume, which is why I'm coming to you now. I would be willing to, filter some more money your way if you might be able to help me with a little problem. It started, well, we had a TV crew come by. You knew about that. It was in the email for everyone to sort of show how great our school was, right? And
From what I understood, they
Yeah.
stayed in the art room the entire time.
yeah, and their entire thing switched to fat kids at this school.
They did sort of a profile on that one kid, Ross.
Well, I mean, at one point they stopped and started teasing our kids.
Stand it. Principal Jeffries. I have a complaint. The TV crew, MTV, Large Kids, Small Schools, the show.
Yeah.
I believe they have exploited my image for profit, and I'm hurt internally and financially by it.
I have 2 questions. One, actually, more of a statement. It'd be hard not to exploit your image because your image is literally everywhere. And I mean that in size.
Is it not because I'm beautiful?
Second, internally, can you even feel anything anymore?
I'm producing a wedding cake as we speak.
How dare you have this meeting with my son without me here?
Oh, hey, Dad, do you want some wedding cake?
Yeah, son, I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten in 2
That's
days.
the bottom piece. Hang on. I gotta adjust all the tiers now. Nobody's impressed by a wedding cake out of my own body.
Tom Devlin.
Frank?
Nice to meet you, Frank. My son here, I see you're having a little meeting with him. With your
Whoa.
desk in the middle of the 2 of you.
Yeah, I was just saying that,
Sorry, bride and groom.
you know, I mean, it's not healthy to be this fat.
I want my son to get out of that damn art class.
I mean, at this
And I
point,
want
he needs
him-
butter
it's
for the
okay,
This
doorway.
is my art. Look, I create it.
Son, let the big guys talk. You're the biggest here. I understand the irony of the statement.
It's incredibly ironic.
Son, do you want to play football
You can
and
duo.
be an artist?
Do I?
Ross, honey, get in here, please.
Sorry, Mom. We just had 2-a-days.
Oh my God, you're sweating.
Well, the coach made us run like 8 solid hours. I lost a lot of my weight, but I'm still producing food arbitrarily out of my body.
Ross, honey, practice was 2 days ago. You can't be sweating for past 2 days.
I'm creating things like an engine in my body at all times.
Listen, we need to talk about what you're eating. Okay?
Like this macaroni and cheese
Stop
plate.
pulling food out of just random spots of your body. That's gross.
I'm creating them. Do you not understand? Like, look,
Stop it!
pie a la mode with vanilla bean ice cream. It's
Honey, you're trying the macaroni and cheese again? Give it another shot?
Why don't you taste it and you let me know how good it is?
Should I use the big spoon this time?
Do it.
Clink. The bigger spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Clink. I don't even eat macaroni and cheese with a spoon. You know that. Can I have the big fork? Ketchup me?
You won't need it this time.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Really one of them.
Mr. Jenkins, do you have a moment?
No.
I could come back later.
If you're going to come back later, let's get it over with. We can do it now.
Look, I just wanted to thank you. You made a lot of sacrifices for the good of the school, and I respect that in a teacher. And I think you've actually gotten through to that Ross kid.
You really think so?
Well, he pulled out some very impressive food items from his body. And I'm no artist. I'm a musician. But it moved me.
Mom, I gotta show you some things I made.
Ross, honey.
No, Mom. It's Guernica. It's a life-size recreation of Guernica I made of black and white cookies. So it's 12 foot by 18 foot, Picasso's masterpiece of 1938. So that's one thing. That's the winged victory of Samothrace, which I made out of my own body, out of rock salt, and sea salt. You know, it's so beautiful. It's delicious too.
Caroline thinks you're cute. Caroline likes boys on TV. So, you ever dated a cheerleader before?
It's a fruit pie.
Oh, for me?
I made it out of my body. It's made of authentic fruit pie brand cherry pie, authentic type filling. I know girls like you like those things.
Caroline likes it a lot.
This is a Pop-Tart that comes preheated.
My daddy says I need a provider.
This is a Hot Pocket.
Okay. I usually prefer savory to start, and then we move to dessert. If this were to last, I'd want you to know that.
This is tiramisu, made with authentic rare Chilean chili beans.
Son, you've been dating that girl, Caroline, for 3 months now.
She's gotten big.
She has.
Probably because I keep feeding her tiramisu I created out of my own body.
Can I get some of that really quick while we're talking here?
There we go.
The plate, too. The fork?
Gotten a lot better at this.
You are quite the artist, son.
Well, since I made a life-size replica of the Night Watch by Rembrandt entirely out of marzipan, we could pay off the house. Things have just gotten so much better for the whole family. Come in!
Oh, Caroline here.
Hi, Caroline.
I saw the doctor today.
Do you have the sugars?
Yeah, I do. Who wants a pizza?
And scene! Awesome! That was gross. The next game is a game called Park Bench. It's for 3 players, and I need 3 chairs. And one person needs to leave. Somebody go. All right, who's gonna be the guy in the park? Galen's gonna leave. Excellent. Get out of here, Galen. Faster than that. We're on the clock.
Jesus.
All right. So the way Park Bench works is that Galen, who just left, is in a park, but he does not know where Ryan is, and he does not know where Nick is. So what is some place that is very, very different than a pleasant afternoon in the park for Ryan?
Neptune.
A what?
Neptune.
Ryan, you're on Neptune. Have fun with that. And for Nick, so if Ryan is Neptune, where would Nick be? That's someplace very dull, very mundane that you'd want to bang your head through a brick wall most of the time.
Cave.
Nick, you're a miner in a salt cave. So let's bring Galen in. Scene.
Excuse me.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir. Have any water? No, I mean, you could use the pond.
None of that here.
Sorry, I can't help you, man. Maybe somebody on the flight has water.
The next stop will be at one of the rings.
You know, I saw them sign up and have that horrible tragedy happen at, I don't know, one of those awful countries. It might have been Chile, which isn't actually that awful. But I thought, hey, I could make some money doing something like that. So here I am with my thing, but they don't treat you so well. And there's actually no food or water, which is rough.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't identify with drug dealers.
I should have done that. There'd be a lot more money. Oh, I haven't seen the sunlight in like 2 weeks.
Hey, don't feel bad. I mean, Guantanamo Bay is not necessarily a beautiful thing. I mean, Bay sounds nice, sure, but if you ask the astronaut over here, then...
It's a lot like a prison. I mean, there's only one opening. Let me rephrase that. It's a lot like a prison.
Could you give that glass a rim? It's going to be a margarita.
Oh, yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Why don't you just...
Non-floating substance.
Why don't you have some more of that then if you're thirsty?
Because I'm already dehydrated.
Okay.
Taste this. Focus on the rim of the glass.
Nearing the third ring.
Third Ring. Hated that movie. You know what I like about you?
Tell me.
I'm really tuned into what's going on here, I think. You know.
I'm not going to tell the passengers that you made a joke about the planet we're circling.
Hey, at least it's not
They're not
Uranus.
inept. That's true. They're not inept either.
That's right. Anyways, this guy's out of this world.
Yeah.
Straight from Neptune. But you, come on. Everybody loves Tijuana.
It's ironic. He just passed by Venus, which is, I think, covered in sulfur. And they have those that I'm in for those, too. These, I'm dehydrated. You know,
I do know.
we went in with 15 of us, 4 have dehydrated to death, which means that the 11 of us are going to have to work 4 times as hard. My math isn't so great, to make as much product to ship out of this one opening area, which we all walked into and worked with manual labor at in a third world area.
If you look out at 3 o'clock, you will see the Milky Way.
3 o'clock, huh? Oh. Delicious.
No milk in here, but it is white if you were to take our place literally, which is how I'm doing it, because I'm not quite sure what it might actually mean.
To be honest, I'm getting freaked out by you. That's all I gotta say. You're scaring the crap out of me.
I hope there's no bats in there.
Listen,
If there were, they'd be dehydrated.
I think it's totally cool. I love what the coal mine has done to your voice.
Not coal, though. It's,
No, this gas mine, this diamond mine.
I need you to focus on the rim of the glass.
Why?
Because the rim of the glass came from where he's at. Damn it!
We're gonna have to be letting off every passenger of this here ship, and enjoy your time floating around.
Yeah, enjoy that. It's not meth.
It's not meth.
No.
Well, fuck.
It looks similar, though.
Okay. When you are working on a coke plantation,
I'm mining, like you said. It's just now come down to what?
listen, and I'm trying to mind my own business on a park bench.
Gonna go get that glass again. I feel like you're not missing a point. Luckily, we're in space, so you can look on the rim of the glass.
Yeah, there's a lot of salt.
Wow, you're a creative mother.
Okay, so why are salt mines that bad?
There it is. Scene.
Himalayan salt mine?
Is that a
Like
thing?
pulling
I don't know.
teeth.
I don't know what a salt mine is.
Well, after that, we're just gonna carry on that game, but we're gonna play a game called Unfunny Improv. Since we're all the players up, Unfunny Improv is a little bit different than most of the games we play. It's where we do a very serious scene until someone laughs, and then we have to restart the scene. So we have 6 people total. Ryan, Jonathan, and I will be on one side. Nick, Ryan, and Galen will be on the other. Galen and I are going to start a scene, and then once whoever causes the audience to laugh, we will leave. So let's say I do it, I will leave, Ryan comes in, and we'll cycle through until we get through either a complete scene or we'll start a whole new scene with a new topic. So what is a very serious topic for us to talk about?
Cancer.
Cancer. Nothing's more serious than astrology. Serious scene.
Dante, I feel that all this community theater has become a cancer on the family.
I agree.
We asked me and your mother, we talked, and we invited your little brother too. We think you should quit while you're behind. You should stop going to auditions.
Mom, I'm gonna make it. I just auditioned for the complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged, and that play hasn't aged in 20 years. Damn it.
Don't start with your monologue. We're tired. This family's very tired. We need support.
12 score, 14.
What does this say?
I don't know. It's your monologue. You should have it memorized.
Family's really mad at Tom.
Me?
Can I get another very serious topic?
Let's picture like a brother.
Homelessness. I noticed your shoes were made out of newspapers. That's rock bottom.
Do you have something to spare?
I don't give money to homeless people because I feel it's encouraging a plague upon the city. But I mean, who reads the newspaper anymore?
They were free. What do you expect me to do?
Give something back to the community. Maybe you could sell them as like a street roots, but they're shoes.
They wouldn't hire me for street roots.
Because you have newspaper shoes?
Well, that and
Can't believe you found my magic penny. It's got 2 heads on it. 2 Lincolns.
that was just in my cup. Yes, that's me.
You take debit?
That newspaper idea worked out pretty well. Look at this.
Street roots, dude!
Yeah. Still homeless, but I have a watch.
It don't work.
That's not a real Rolex. You got scammed again. Mike, look, you can tell it's look, it doesn't work because you don't see how the second hand, a real Rolex, the second hand sweeps beautifully. This Folex. That was the last of your milk money you spent on that Rolex, wasn't it?
So you're saying it does actually work, though?
Well, the second hand works, but you've only got one other hand, and it's the hour hand. So you only know what time it is 24 times a day.
Bernard.
Yes?
I cannot see your Invisawatch.
It's perfectly there.
One more.
Here's $1. It's not much, but I don't usually carry cash.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
I got one of those Taco Bell coupons from the Blazer game.
Scene! All right.
It's not Taco Bell anymore. It's like,
What is it?
It's like
Our
some
next game
burger
is for
place
all of
that's
our players.
awful.
I need 3 chairs up for a game of good, bad, worse. All right. Now, the way good, bad, worse works is for all the players. And we are all a panel of very, very knowledgeable experts. Ryan here, or whoever is in this seat, will give you good advice. Jonathan here in the middle, or whoever's in this middle seat, will give you bad advice. Whoever's in this seat will give you the world's worst advice.
Nice.
So, is there a question that you are pondering, something you must know the answer to? Because these gentlemen, all of these gentlemen, know all the answers. Who has a question?
How does incontinence work?
How does incontinence work?
Well, your digestive tract is made up of a lot of bacteria that work together to break down food. As you age, those bacteria die and they stop doing it as effectively. And of course, that's what you get.
It doesn't work. This doesn't work.
So when you travel to certain places, you go from one place to another. Right now, we're all in the continent of North America. If you went south of Mexico, you would be in the continent South America. So you go from continent to continent. That's how incontinence works.
Switch! Another question for these fine gentlemen, these experts. Who has a question they must know the answer to?
Get rid of panty lines. How do you do it?
How do you get rid of panty lines?
Getting rid of panty lines is my expertise. I do it 2 different ways. The first is Photoshop. With Photoshop, you can touch up just about any picture and get rid of the panty lines, or put a new pair of panties on them if necessary. The other way to get rid of panty lines is to get rid of your panties.
Well, it's easy to get rid of your panties, but I say, why do you have anything at all? The only thing that's giving you the lines is your clothing. Therefore, I think you all know where I'm going with this. Remove your skin.
I'm assuming you only have one last pair of panty lines, otherwise you'd go buy more panties. My suggestion is that you take the crease out, you get an iron, you iron those panty lines out on your skin, preferably. So you just iron them out, looks good, you look sharp, you're ready for that job interview or wherever you go to wear panty lines. I don't know, the zoo or something like that.
Switch! Another question for these fine gentlemen. What else do you guys desperately need to know the answers to? I got a question for you guys. So there are times when I feel uncomfortable speaking in public, and I was wondering if you guys had any suggestions for how to get comfortable speaking in public.
Well, I mean, practice, I guess, as much as you can, or join an improv comedy group, like I did, and it worked out pretty well. And then, they didn't suck that badly, so I stayed.
All right. They always say, imagine your audience naked, which I gotta say, we have a beautiful audience tonight. But what works for me is to rehearse it with usually my family. And I find it's best when I'm working with my family, we're pretty comfortable. Just ask them to get naked. And then nothing in front of a crowd is as terrifying as that night with my family.
Well, I find that audiences give a lot of sympathy to the disabled. So if you can harm yourself, I mean all forms of disability, even if you can just cut yourself a little bit before going on stage, people tend to really listen to what you have to say.
Switch! That's horrifying and so explanatory. Another question you guys may have for this panel of experts.
Why would you ride a fixie bike?
Why?
Good question.
Why would you ride a fixie bike? That is the question of the day.
Why would one ride a fixie bike? Well, the nice thing about riding a fixed gear or a track bike is that you could take it to the track and you can go fast and turn left and you can become an Olympian. If you want to be an Olympian, you'll have to ride a fixed gear bicycle.
Well, I mean, the opposite of a fixed gear, which I'm sure has a name. Clearly, I don't ride one. It's really just a pain in the ass. You have to switch gears. You have to know when to switch gears. Every time I've ever tried, I've broken the damn thing. Fixed gear, you don't have to deal with all that.
Yes, yes. Why would one ride a fixie? Why would one wear plaid or have a beard? Why would one have ear gauges or go to Stumptown Coffee every morning? Why would one start a blog? Why would one be cool with kissing one of the same sex? Only to impress the opposite sex. That's why we ride fixies. To impress the opposite sex.
And scene! Oh, wow. Thank God that's recorded forever because, shit, Galen, that was funny. All right. We got time for a couple. We come to our second to last game. It's a game of Half-Life. It's for 4 players. We have 4 players up for Half-Life. All right, Ryan, Jonathan, Nick, and Ryan. All right, the way Half-Life works is Ryan and Jonathan will do a scene in 30 seconds. They'll do a quick scene in 30 seconds. Nick and Ryan will do the exact same scene in 15 seconds. 7.5 seconds, 3.5 seconds, 0.5 seconds, no 0.5 seconds, and on into infinitum. So can I get like a fairy tale or a nursery rhyme, something you guys love from your childhood, that kind of story?
Gingerbread man.
Ooh, the gingerbread man. We haven't had the gingerbread man yet.
Honey,
Scene.
are you hungry? We'll skip to that. Get back here! Get back here! Get back here!
You gotta go. Oh no!
Hey, how you doing? You gotta get across this
Yeah,
river.
okay.
Hop on.
Got it. Whoa!
Okay, we're getting deep.
Whoa!
Getting pretty deep. Hey, it's getting pretty deep here. Why don't you climb up to my neck? That's pretty good.
Time! 15 seconds, go.
So everyone I've met in my journey has tried to eat me, and I'm kind of not sure how to go about
again. I
this.
can't take any more of these. Jesus.
So,
All right, hop on. God.
all right, sweet.
Oh, I'm on a diet.
So you're not really not gonna eat me, huh?
Oh no, I'm gonna eat you.
Time! 7.5 seconds, go.
You're still alive. What are you doing still alive?
Time! 3.5 seconds, go.
All right, just get it over with. Let's
I
go.
have diabetes at this point.
Time! 1.5 seconds, go.
I can't believe I got this damn turd on my back.
Time! Half a second, go.
I'm getting kind of used to this, actually. At this point.
All right. Sadly, folks, we have come to our final game of the night. And it's objection. It's our big closer. So the way objection works, we are all a panel of lawyers, and we are going to argue a very trivial topic for the next 2.5 to 3 minutes. And whoever holds the floor at the end of the game wins the game. So can I get a trivial topic with many points of argument, like the best breakfast cereal or the best color of sequin. That is the best topic we've ever had. The best color of sequin. 3 minutes on the clock, scene. The best color of sequin is silver dazzle. And you gotta look for it. You gotta get like the Dutch boy
Objection,
paint.
silver's second best. Everyone knows that. No, the best color of sequined, since they don't make gold, is red. Everyone knows they don't make gold. Red
Objection.
sequined.
It's called ruby. Best color of sequin. It's got to be ruby because that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's really good. It's my birthstone.
Objection, I
love
totally
it.
agree with you. No, red. I mean, you can call it ruby, sure. Sure, but what is...
Objection, communist. Oh no, the best color sequin is red, white, and blue. Everybody loves red, white, and blue. It blends
Objection.
right in.
ISIS does it because we're gonna bomb them. America's coming. It's actually going on right now. What was I gonna talk about? Silver dazzle. You gotta go to the Dutch Boy Paint Center to get it just right. But once you do, you can blind your enemies from up to 30 yards away.
Objection! I accidentally went to Dutch Bros and they didn't have shit. All right, the best color sequin is gonna be purple because it's just simply the best color.
Objection, you stole that from Prince. The best color of sequin is clearly blue, because if you're going to go look at the C with Quinn, you want the C to
Objection.
be blue.
Quinn is red in Batman. No, the best color is brown. Why?
Objection. Brown sequins. So you poop diamonds. You poop diamonds. Silver dazzle. Because that is the name of a character I created that Marvel Comics rejected in 1992.
Objection. Unoriginal. Silver Surfer, though. That's the one you should have went with. Because, you know, silver, blue, I'm going to get as close as I can.
Objection. Marvel, I wonder what you think about this comic book idea that's been out for like 30 years.
I love it.
All right. No, the best color sequin is going to be purple. Purple. The color of a big, beautiful dinosaur. The color...
What? 30 seconds.
The color of that stripper I met on Friday night.
Objection. That was her name, and the purple stripper means she's dead. You found a dead stripper.
They're both named Barney.
Her name was Silver Dazzle. That was the name of the dead stripper. Silver Dazzle. And she,
Objection.
had a terrible
Nate,
childhood.
your bachelor party is over. It was a
Awful
while ago.
experience.
So you're looking really hard. You're looking really
10
hard.
seconds.
And you're squinting. You're sequinting.
Objection. And you poop a brown diamond? That's what
That's what it is.
Silver Dazzle! It's going on. Like she. Yeah,
Objection. And it's coming around third after 3 other colors in a horse race.
And Nick wins the game!
Nice.
Thank you all very much. Give it a round of applause for SharkBite Improv. We'll be back very, very soon on PCM. Thank you guys very, very much.